The principle of intentional awareness. The first step to change is noticing what needs to be changed. You cannot fix a thought you haven't identified. The action. Practice. Taking every thought captive. When you feel a sudden shift in mood, anxiety, anger, or sadness, stop and ask, what was I just thinking? The goal. Move from being a passive observer of your thoughts to an active gatekeeper. 2. The principle of cognitive replacement. Nature abhors a vacuum, and so does your mind. If you stop a negative thought without replacing it, the old habit will return. The action. Use the truth exchange. For every lie or limiting belief, e.g., I'm going to fail, immediately replace it with a proven truth or a constructive what if, e.g., I have the tools to learn from this challenge. The goal. Shift your mental focus from what is wrong to what is true and possible. 3. The principle of neuroplasticity, repetition. Neural pathways are like trails in a forest. The more you walk them, the deeper they become. Renewing your mind is a physical process of rewiring. The action. Choose 2 to 3 core, anchor thoughts or scriptures and meditate on them daily for at least 30 days. The goal. Turn conscious effort into unconscious habit through consistent repetition. 4. The principle of selective input. What you feed your mind becomes your mindset. Your mental diet, social media, news, the people you hang out with, dictates your internal narrative. The action. Audit your environment. Unfollow accounts that trigger comparison and limit time with people who reinforce negative patterns. The goal. Protect your mental soil so that only positive and truthful seeds can grow. 5. The principle of gratitude. Reframing gratitude is one of the fastest ways to reset the brain's amygdala, the stress center. It forces the brain to look for the good, which physically alters your perspective. The action. Practice the even so technique. When something goes wrong, acknowledge it, then add, even so, I am grateful for one small thing. The goal. Train your brain to find hope in any circumstance. 6. The principle of compassionate self-talk. Many people are their own harshest critics. High levels of cortisol, stress hormone, from self-shaming actually make it harder for the brain to learn and change. The action. Talk to yourself as you would a dear friend. Use distance self-talk by using your own name. You're doing your best and you're going to get through this. The goal. Reduce mental noise and stress to allow for clearer, more effective thinking. 7. The principle of embodied renewal. Your mind and body are an integrated system. Mental renewal is difficult if your physical hardware is crashing. The action. Prioritize what Stephen Covey calls sharpening the saw. Adequate sleep, movement, and hydration. A tired brain defaults to old negative patterns because they require less energy. The goal. Provide your brain with the physical energy it needs to do the hard work of transformation.